Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode in my Lord of the Rings Online Beorning Let's Play. And in this episode, we are going to be heading back into the Way of Kings and actually heading into some of these tombs where we have various quests and things to take on. So, let's kind of start heading over this way. Apparently, we're all going to... Really? Really? Already? Come on now. Play nicely. They're just, you know, they're just asking for a beating from a bear. That just doesn't seem like a wise life decision, but I guess it is what it is. We'll have to make do. Alright, so, we should be able to finish these guys off pretty quickly. There we go. Should pop our healing skill. And then we will go on and continue on our little mission here to actually get into these tombs and accomplish something, hopefully without getting attacked again. Because that was not intentional. But one thing that I did really want to talk with you guys about, you may or may not have noticed already, but this video is being uploaded and rendered in glorious 1080p, 60 frames per second, and my graphics settings have been turned way, way up as well. I got the new computer finally. I'm really, really excited. There's pictures and specs and things like that on my Twitter. So, oh man, it's glorious. It is absolutely glorious. But I hope you notice the quality difference here. I have even gone so far as to install the version of LOTRO that includes all the really high-end, the high-resolution textures and all that kind of stuff. So the game definitely should look a little bit better than it did before. Not that it was bad before. It wasn't terrible. But I've always kind of thought that if you can get the better quality, you should get the better quality. Let's not get attacked in the back by this tomb robber. That just sounds like a terrible plan. Anyway, so yes, higher quality. Also managed to get some acoustic foam. Got my hands on some of that, so my mic should sound a little bit better than it did before as well. All sorts of wonderful things going on. I also have to admit, guys, that I am a little out of it today. I am just not myself. I don't know if it's just stress or school or I'm coming down sick with something or what, but I am just not myself today, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm not feeling 100%. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Just not so much like physically, but just kind of mentally burned out. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just need a day off, but but here we are. What we're trying to do here, we've managed to get all of those. We also still need to defeat several more tomb robbers. I think there's probably enough of them just up in this top area that we won't even have to head into the deeper levels here, which is good. So let's start taking out some of these guys. It definitely seems darker with the new graphics settings. Maybe that's just me. But it definitely seems a little bit darker than it did before. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to the new computer. But let's see. What do we need? We need 3 more of these guys. Okay, so 3 more of these tomb robbers, and then we'll actually be able to move on to the next tomb. These tomb quests are much like many of the quests in Evendim. They're all kind of centered in a fairly small region, which is nice, and you can knock them out pretty quickly, and they give you a pretty fair amount of experience as well. So Evendim, as I've said many times over the course of this Let's Play, Evendim is a great place if you're trying to kind of power level your way through. Really, really good for that. So let's go ahead and kind of tear some of these guys down. There we go. And that should be all of them. We should be able to just kind of get out of here now. Head back into the Way of Kings. We'll go ahead and remove those 2 quests. And we should probably add the other ones so I can find them. Let's see. That we don't need. This one we do. And that one we don't. That one we do. And we'll have to go into Haud. Haud? Haud? I don't know how to say that. Haud. I'm just going to say Haud. We're going to call it Haud. That's probably not even close to right pronunciation-wise. But half the fun of watching me do this is seeing me butcher the various Tolkien-esque names. I'm very bad with those. Anyway, let's see. So, we're also looking for... What is it? Haud? Arantar or something like that? I don't know. Let's go off this way. We'll unlock these quests so that they don't stay up at the very top. I don't like having my quests kind of stuck up there. It's always been a bother of mine. Let's see. This is a door. What is this the door for? Haud Valendur. Okay, let's go in there. We need to go in here anyway. So we'll kind of sneak in here. There's a bunch of these ugly Kurgrim things. I'm not really sure what the lore is behind Kurgrim in Middle-earth. I personally can't think of any mention of them, but I'm sure there's something. Whatever it is, they're definitely ugly and deformed and hideous. Ooh, pulled another one. That's alright. We'll be fine. They don't worry me too much. Most of their annoyingness comes from the disease they put on you, and I can easily cleanse that with my cleanse skill. Let's switch into bear form just to speed this up a little bit. We can get higher damage, of course. There we go. And then we will beat on this guy too. And then we need to find a scepter. I'm not really sure where that scepter is. I'm guessing there's some sort of like boss-like or mini-boss-like enemy towards the bottom. As I go deeper, that's going to be my guess. Like that guy right there. Okay, figured that one out. That was easy enough. We will continue beating on these vile Kurgrim. And it shouldn't be too difficult. Now, I should mention, one of you actually asked in the comments what outfit I am wearing. So, it's a cosmetic outfit. I do have the wardrobe, so that helps. But it's Traveler's Hood, Strong Eastemnet Combat Pauldrons, the campaign backpack, you can see right there. This is the Well-Worn Robe, which I believe is purchased from skirmish vendors. The Isteron's Steel Gloves of the First Age, and then the Boots of the Eorlingus. And those are all dyed black. It's a combination of a bunch of different pieces from a bunch of different sets, but I think it goes really well together. It's actually an outfit that I've used, at least I used one very similar to it before on a burglar. I think it's a very burglary outfit. But it worked pretty well for this too, so I decided to go with this for a while. We'll probably change up our outfit one more time before the series is over. Just because it's nice to keep things kind of varied, mix it up a little bit. And the nice thing about having as many characters as I have that are, you know, at or near level cap is that I've got a ton of really cool looking stuff. So I can make really nice cosmetic outfits very, very early in the game because I already have all that stuff sitting in my wardrobe. Alright, so we've got those done. Let's see, we still need to head into Haud Eldkar and Haud Arantar. And one other one. There was one other one. Oh, that's also in Haud Arantar as well. Okay, that's easy enough. So, let's see. That's kind of off this way. Let's mount up so we can get there a little bit faster. We'll just kind of head on over here. And let's see. That's this one, right? Yes, it is. Alright, so into Haud Arantar. And in here we need to find the ring, which, if I remember correctly, is kind of down towards the bottom. We also need to take on and take out 6 of these Angmarim, which shouldn't be difficult. We've got them, they're pretty significantly under my level, it looks like. I've got 5 levels on them, which is just an excessive amount for this point in the game. But we'll be all right. Now, I don't remember exactly which one of these the ring is in, but it's definitely in one of these ones. I think it's one of the side ones. Maybe. It's been quite a while since I've done this quest, but we should be able to find it easily enough, and we'll also get several of our Angmarim out of the way while we're looking for that ring as well. There we go. So let's just kind of start working towards these. It's one of these for sure. I just don't remember which one. The ring can only be found in one, and I don't believe it's random. I'm pretty sure it's always in the same spot. And I think it's one of those back ones. Now that I'm thinking about this, managed to pull another guy, which means I think it's a pretty optimal time for us to go into bear form and just go for a relentless maul. And we can take down this hymn chanter pretty quickly as well. There we go. And we should be able to finish him off with just a couple quick thrashes. There we go. Problem solved. Now, the ring is not in this big main one. I'm pretty sure of that. I was interrupted before I could check it thoroughly, but I'm quite certain it's not in the big main one. I'm pretty sure it's in one of those side ones. We've got two of these guys on us at the moment, which is a little annoying, I will admit. It seems like I'm always trying to fight two guys at once, but the Beorning can handle it. Red line, I put out enough damage. We'll double check the big middle one, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Yep, didn't think so. I think it's either that one or that one over there. Is it this one? Haha! That one right there. Okay. So we got the ring, we've got all the Angmarim we need, and now we can get out of here in relative safety. I'm just going to run past these guys because they won't follow us outside. And there's really no need to fight them because they're not giving me any worthwhile experience or anything like that. So, okay, now we're out here and we need to go to Haud, Eldakar, which is over this way, as evidenced by my map. It's this one right here. So, let's see. Man, that water looks beautiful with the higher graphics. Ripples and everything. Look at that. Oh. Hashtag GTX 980 hype. Gotta love it. Okay, so let's see. In here we need... What do we need in here? Angmarim and the Angmarim leader. Okay, that's easy enough. So you gotta kill 8 Angmarim and then kill their leader as well. Who actually probably counts as one of the 8 that you can get rid of. So maybe I can kill 7 in the leader. Because the leader is down this way, I think. I'm going to manage to pull a whole bunch of guys, it seems. But there's the commander right there. I'm just going to kind of pull these guys all over here, where I can deal with them in relative safety. Away from everything else that spawns and runs around and all that good stuff. We will go into our healing skill. I really don't spend nearly as much time in bear form as I should, but I think what I'll do is I'll finish this guy off in human form so that I have all of my wrath saved up for Big Ugly over here. Oh, Big Ugly has friends. Okay. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Friends are good to have. He should invest in some better friends because these ones aren't doing a very good job of protecting him, I must say. Haha. But we should be able to finish him off fairly easily, and that should leave us with only 2 Angmarim left once we get rid of the commander, and we can just get those on our way back upstairs. So, we're going to go bees. We're going to go healing skill. And then we're going to go ferocious roar, bear form, bash, and thrash. That's basically our plan. Just bash him and thrash him to death. Goodbye. That was easy enough. Oh, Oh, I did get the orders. Okay. I thought for a second I didn't get the orders. And I was going to say, wait a minute, that was the commander. Why did I not get... Anyway, I digress. Wow, he spawned very suddenly. I did not get rid of him that long ago. That's all right. Let him come up here. We'll also take on this guy while we're at it, and that should give us our last 2 Angmarim that we need for this quest. It looks like I don't really have any need to save my bear form, so I might as well switch into it to dispose of these guys quickly. There's 1, 2, we'll go for a bash, and then we'll go for 1 more good thrash, switch back out of bear form, and finish him off as a human. There we go. In our man form. This guy we're just going to run past because, haha, he's slow. He's slow. Look at how slow he is. I'm so much faster. You can't catch me. Anyway. Let's see. So that's all of those. We still need this Sanctity of the... Oh, that's the one that basically you get once you turn everything in. And I need to talk to Glirian, whoever that is. Who and where? Oh, he's all the way up the hill. Oh, man, that's so far. I feel like that's a quest that I had already done. Or that I should have already done and just didn't. So maybe we'll put a hold on that one. Tomb Robber chasing after me. I know. Oh, my key bindings. That's right. New computer. Key bindings. Not what they were. Trying to enable auto run. I need to fix those. I need to fix those, and I need to fix those quickly. Some of the stuff probably isn't where it needs to be, so that we'll have to mess around with a little bit. But that's okay. Normally, my my slash on the number or on the number pad is my auto run key, but unfortunately that is not the case. Let's go ahead and turn all these in. This is Arantar's ring. We've got Ransackers of Haud, Arantar. We've got another level, which is fantastic.
What can I do for
Orders of the Iron Crown. Oh, I am now level 39, so I can start working towards a legendary deed. That is really, really useful. We'll probably have to get those next episode.
Greetings.
We have the Entombed. We'll finish those up. Robbers. And over here, Kurgrim.
Greetings.
Look at how much experience we've just gained.
What can I do for you?
Almost a full level just in this one episode.
How can I be of service?
Oh, and we get pauldrons, none of which we can wear because there is no Beorning Evendim armor. Very, very unhappy about that, by the way. I think I've mentioned that a couple times in this Let's Play. But that, I think, is just... It's really kind of a turn-off for me. I'm very disappointed that Turbine did not take the time when they introduced the Beorning class to introduce Beorning armor sets for some of the mid-level areas. And I have not read spoilers and things to find out if there are high-level Beorning armor sets. And if there aren't, I will be extremely unhappy. But what we can do over here is we can find our trainer, wherever that trainer may be. I'm not really sure, honestly, where the Beorning trainer is around here. We need to find him somewhere, because that's the guy that will teach us our skills, our legendary traits. I think we'll look for that guy next episode. Actually, I think, now that I think about it, I think one of you left me a comment and told me where to go for the class trainer. But I digress. Anyway, guys, I'm about out of time. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. What we're going to do here is we're going to lay down bricks. I also want to try a couple other materials for this if you'd like. Maybe like red sandstone or something like that might look nice. And we're just going to do 3 layers.